Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Nima Thomas here. On this channel, we take a fresh look at entrepreneurship, investing, and business startups using high quality content. On this video, we're going to show you how to make money with no skills that is required in 3 simple steps. If you haven't already, please take a moment to like and to subscribe to our channel. It will help our channel grow tremendously. Thank you. So let's get started. The general idea is we're going to search on a tool called ChatGPT for a random location in Asia, so that I can just come up with different, depending on the country that comes up, I can tailor my approach to that particular country. And then we're going to go through 3 different steps of what I would do if I one day wake up in, let's say, Myanmar or in Thailand or in the Philippines. So, what will be the 3 things I will be doing if I end up in those countries and be able to get by within 2 to 3 months. And the steps are, we're going to research more about that particular country. That's the very first step that we're going to do. And we're going to take action. And step number 3 is, if you follow these steps, you should be able to at least start 2 small businesses by the 2nd or the 3rd month. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to ask ChatGPT for a random country in Asia at all. It's just going to give me a random country, so that we can then tailor the responses to that. So let's go to ChatGPT and I'll say, give me a random country in Asia, and go enter. Okay, so we're gonna go to Myanmar, also known as Burma. So let's gonna research more about that country. So I would go to Google and say Burma or Myanmar, and let's have a look at that country. So that country is, let's look at the map. So that country is around here, which is not far from Thailand, Laos, not far from Bangladesh, Bhutan, and stuff like that. So I'll go to search and I'll say Myanmar best business ideas. So what I'm just doing is just doing some random research, on Google, and find out what are some of the best business ideas. So there's a particular blog here that says, start an events management company, launch an online tuition platform. Okay, so that's something. Start a mobile photography. So it sounds to be from this blog, Myanmar seems to be more a technical country. Start a food truck, become a virtual assistant. So that's also technology. So if I go to this particular website, Myanmar still does farming, agriculture, food processing, agricultural, furniture, handicrafts, gems trading, fashion designing, jewel. Okay, so they seem to be more, according to this blog, Myanmar seems to be more on the agriculture side of things. And that's the thing I know about Asia is they're mainly on their agriculture and their crops, the food and water, grocery store, financial services, tutoring. So tutoring seems to be coming back. So that's really step number 1. Do your research, which are the best business ideas out there for in a country. So solar panel, real estate, computer sales, and stuff like that. So that's really step number 1. And the assumption is that I can work in that country. Let's say I already have my visa and stuff like that. So both I have now woke up in Myanmar, and what are the 3 steps I'm gonna do to really start making money, and also starting some businesses in Myanmar. So step number 1 is I really need to understand my capability, and that's something for you as well. Some of you in a country, you might have 60 hours available on your hand per week. Some of you will have commitments. Some of you, will have families and kids. So understanding your baseline or your capability, how many hours are you available to work? Is it 6 hours or is it 40 hours? So let's just assume I have 40 hours on my hands per week, and also let's just assume I have no commitments. I'm a young 40-year-old, and let's say I have no money. Okay, no money at all. So each of you will all have your circumstances, and the idea is baseline and really know your capability first. Now, so that's really step number one. Now, step number two is I'm a type of person that you must take action. Don't just think about things. Whatever you're thinking, take action. So for me, one of the very first thing I'm gonna do, let's say I woke up in Myanmar, one morning, I have nothing in my pocket, no money at all. What are the first things I'm gonna do within that first 40 hours, for that week? First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go door knocking. So door knocking, asking companies if I can volunteer for 4 hours a week for, let's say, 1 week as a trial, and if they want to hire me after that 1 week. So the idea is you have no skill, you don't know how to do certain things, but when you volunteer at an organization, at a restaurant, at a farmer's place, people are willing to take you on because they need that extra hand. So you can say, I'm willing to volunteer, but I'm willing to learn X, Y, Z. So maybe you might approach a company that does house painting in Myanmar, and you go, look, I don't know how to paint a house, but I can volunteer you 4 hours a week, just to learn the craft of this. Chances are, people will take you on because you are offering your free services, and your time as well. And I would do this for about 2-3 companies, go door knocking, and get some volunteer out there. And the good thing with volunteers, not only you start to connect with people, is the idea that you will start developing your skills in business. So the next thing I would do is I would attend free events around Myanmar. Let's go to the website again, to Google, and say Myanmar, and type in free events. That's really what you do. So there is a Facebook page, so why not join that Facebook page? There is Eventbrite, Myanmar events and things to do. Look at these events, there's going to be a lot of them that is free. Begin your Tai Chi journey. This could be free. Look through these events, and actually, if you don't know how to do Tai Chi, actually go to these events. It's free, so that you can start to connect with people. Yeah, so that's one thing I'm gonna do. And as you are connecting during these free events, there might be a free island hopping event, or free cleaning up the beach event, or free something. Make friends with the locals, so that they will give you an inside knowledge of the place itself. They might tell you, hey, there's a bar down the road, there's a restaurant down the road that are looking for people that can speak English, for example. Then you can go knocking on that restaurant. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lend a helping hand to fix things up. So what I mean by that is I would go to the beach area. So Myanmar is a beach area. I presume it is. I'm going to go to the beach area, and I'm going to look for businesses that fix boats, and I'm going to offer a helping hand, to help with that, or even if I see someone fixing up their net, go and offer a helping hand to fix things up. Another thing I would do is to be close to where the old people are, so where the retirees are, and volunteer to actually pick up their groceries. So you might say, I want to do this, I want to do this, or I want to volunteer there. So go there. There will be retirees that want people to do something. So you can say, I can pick up your groceries for you absolutely free. But the thing is, once you start volunteering your time, you will feel good, and you'll see smiles on people's faces. Another thing I would do is I would go to the junkyards, where people, like in Myanmar or in Asian countries, where they throw away their old motorcycles, old motorbikes and stuff like that. I would go there. Chances are I can get some parts for free. You can fix it up and sell that, or maybe you can see some roofing iron where you can cut it up and do all those things. But the general idea is taking action, go out there and see, talk to people, what needs to be done. Another thing I would do is I would go to school and I'll ask around if they need a groundsman. So I'll say, okay, look, I don't have experience in picking up rubbish around the school, but I can offer you guys, 1 hour a day to help out, picking up rubbish, breaking up the rubbish, around the school. Or ask to volunteer at a church or a charity as well. This is a really, really good example. Maybe the day before church on Saturday or Sunday, you go to the church itself. The people are preparing for the next day. So you say, hey, look, I'm new in the place. I'm willing to give up my time. Is there anything you guys need around here? Any any painting on the house, on the church? Or is there a something for me to do, even for charity as well? Some charities will require people that has a driver's license that can drop off food to the audience. If you have a driver's license, then you can say, okay, I'm willing to do that. So those are the actions I'm going to be taking to do while in Myanmar. Also, ask farmers that you want to volunteer, tilling the ground, harvesting rice, fishing and things like that. Really take action. And the whole idea of step number 2 is for you to really give up your time to get a job. Okay. So you are not looking for passive income, you're actually looking for active income. You contribute your time, volunteer or a job somewhere so that you can get some money. Now that you have a job in 1 month, okay, or in month 1, then what I would do is then we go to step number 3. So step number 2 is taking action, getting out there, looking for jobs, volunteering, helping people out. But step number 3 is really, if I was in Myanmar, I would start 2 businesses, okay? Now, as you start to make money from, the side hustles, you have the cleaning and all those things. Now, I would start a landscaping or cleaning business, and the reason for that is it is cheap to start. You just need a lawnmower. You just need maybe a water blaster or something, or you need something to rake the rubbish or a wheelbarrow. Those things, or something cheap that you can get, or maybe a broom that you can get, that you can actually start making money with these different tools. That's the first business I will start. Will be landscaping or cleaning business. Maybe some mops, some buckets to start cleaning. The second thing I'm going to do as a business is I'm going to buy things, fix it up, and sell as a product business. So now all of a sudden I've got a services business, which is landscaping or cleaning, and also a product business where I could go to a shop, secondhand shop, look at the price of something. Let's say it's X amount of dollars, buy it and upsell it at a higher margin and start making some money. Now, from the product business, again, I'll go to the junkyard, get things for free, fix it up and sell it. And for me, I would create a social media page. It could be Instagram, it could be Facebook. Create a social media page, and then I'll create videos of before and after fixing up the product. So what I mean before was maybe a roofing iron. I would get those spare parts and paint it, and then upsell that. And I'll show them the process, and I said, if you want to buy this roofing iron, just message me. So that's what I'll do for the product business. Now for the services business, hopefully during that first month or 2, while I am cleaning things, picking up rubbish, what I would do is I would take photos of before and after. So if I'm at a school, I'm raking the rubbish there, I'll take a photo of me raking the rubbish, take some videos of me and maybe some kids around me having fun. take some photos of the activities I did in the first month, second month, or even go to a charity and say, hey, I can volunteer for like a couple of weeks, and I'm gonna take some photos of me doing some cleaning some dishes or something, or with the landscaping business, cutting some lawns or whatever they may be. Then I would create a social media page and post on Facebook groups. So in Myanmar, there will be tons of Facebook groups. I can join on there, and then I can make posts on there. So I can say, these are my products for sale. So if I go back to my products business, or these are the services I provide. And chances are, when people see those photos and videos of things you've done, then chances are they will sign up to your business. Then within 2 months, you got yourself income stream. So in this case is what we call the active income. You are giving up your time to make money. This is not passive income. That's a video for another time. But this is, if you wake up some place in Myanmar or around Asia, what will you do within that first 40 hours to make sure that you have some money to survive, basically. So that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoy this video, please take a moment to like and to subscribe to this channel. It will help our business grow tremendously. Thank you very much, and enjoy your day.